Back to Bridges. To end the drought, and it's blocked. Weber against Ball. Going inside, and Weber throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And the Hornets with possession here after the basket by Boston.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Knocked away. Here's Big Smooth, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Collins comes in for Weber, and Moore subbed in for Campbell. And here comes Moore in the fast break. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. And Plumlee kicks to Ball. They get a hand on it. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition up. Oh!
Man. 23. Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball. On one end and get punished on the other end.
There's the pass to Plumlee. Moore against Bridges. Here's Oubre. The rebound by the Celtics.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Moore. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Fast break. Here they come. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Now, here's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Weber, he's checked in for the Celtics. Campbell comes in for money. The Hornets also with a sub. Martin's checked in. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is long. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Here's Weber into the lane. And Weber throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
For three, Bridges. And so it's Boston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And one of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, Enes Kanter, breaks down the impact of that particular play.
It gives an extra position and it's demoralized the opponents. And I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence. And if you miss him, I'm going to go get it for you.
And Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
Assisted.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Campbell. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Collins in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now here is Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Washington. There's three-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making. Is not happening right now.
Drills the three-pointer.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Martin kicks to Jones. Now here is Martin. He's covered closely. And here we go. Tatum with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Spencer, the pass to Tatum. Here's Big Smooth. The shot. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 16 points for Big Smooth. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Boston. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Deflects the pass. Hayward is doubled. Martin against Williams. 4 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bridges. Over Collins. Bridges misses. The Celtics have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons. But last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. Oh, are you kidding?
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yes.
that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Wow. Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Got a piece of it, and Boston has possession. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Williams with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. Passes to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Right side, Martin. Here's Ball. Bridges inside. Working on Collins. They get it back.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Ball dishes to Martin. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Weber, he's checked in for Collins. The Hornets also with a sub. Martin's checked in for Bridges. Outside, Martin. Outside, Ball. Poked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rozier, he's checked in for Ball. Here's Spencer. Good on the three-point shot. Big Smooth got 22.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Knocks it loose. From downtown, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Martin with it. Williams picks him up. Martin kicks to Martin. Jones the pass to Martin. Shot clock at 5 over Williams. Williams with the block. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Weber throws it down.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And that time, also a missed shot. Boston's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Good work there as it goes.
You know, he may not be the biggest, most physical guy, But Hayward can score inside with the best of them because he's strong enough and he's really crafty.
You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Big smooth.
Oh, my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Oubre is checked in. He kicks it to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Plumlee is checked in for Charlotte.
Substitution for the away team, Mason Plumlee.
Lets it fly. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Number 23.
27 points for Big Smooth. And there's the pass to Plumlee. Rozier with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tipped away to stop the run. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Just 3 to shoot. Oubre outside. Charlotte no good that time either. Boston's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Pass to Martin. Shoots from the elbow. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. It's Williams with the drive.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Martin dishes to Oubre. Back to Martin. And he drives in. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Big Smooth. 27 points for him. Releases. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, he's really been on the roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Big Smooth got 33.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Big Smooth. Here's Collins. And again, it's Boston converting.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. 6 to shoot. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Collins is running and finished off by Collins.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Big Smooth.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Boston on top, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You've got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Boston was looking great right away. Looking absolutely unstoppable off the tip. They put together a masterful 12-0 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play, helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for them. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of attack.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Plumlee out there with Washington. And it's ball in at the point.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every big
time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Williams comes with a double team to the inside. Will it go? Williams with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Spencer. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here we go, one-on-one. Uses both hands to slam it down.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360. And he certainly has some.
And again, Boston running the court in transition.
You know what? Being the beast, you got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now, here's Rozier. He started closer. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Weber. Cantor, he's checked in for Campbell. And it's Goose in for Big Smooth O'Connor. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Hornets ball.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's check. In.
Caleb Martin.
Now here's ball. Washington finds ball. Now Hayward. To end the cold streak, he lays it in.
Gordon Hayward.
Hayward has an opportunity to get straight line to the bucket. He can really move. Gets inside and gets to his spot for his shot.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet firmly in the second half of his career. He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam. And so here's Charlotte, and Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Collins checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Williams. Morris checked in for Cantor. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Goose. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Another steal. Here's Big Smooth, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's more. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And it's good for two. Smart's got 5. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Got a piece of it. And here's Hayward, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And continuing to cough it up here, the TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down, even if it's a tough shot. Any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Poked away. And again, Boston running the court and trying to...
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Big Smooth. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shoulder. During the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Hayward outside. Drives to the hoop. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Charlotte moving the ball around. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And this offense is in a perfect... rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That one goes. Count it.
The assist.
Washington's got his first points of the night.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Moore's running. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ball up top. Pass to Washington. And the rejection by Collins.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely.
Oh, what a dunk!
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. And he dunks it down.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Collins with it. Now guarded by Ball. And then Collins slams it in.
2 minutes. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
The pass to Hayward. Hayward against Moore. Driving to the basket.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And, Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
And an entertaining one, too. Just a sublime finisher.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Ball. Guarded closely. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Moore.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the jam by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Collins. Weber comes in for Jason Tatum. Campbell, he's checked in for Money. And it's Big Smooth in for Smart. They get a hand on it. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. It's deflected. Dishes it to Jones. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Now Ball. Oubre with it. 5 on the clock. Washington. Charlotte no good that time either. Here's Weber driving in, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Collins is out there with Williams. Then it's Big Smooth. Then there's Campbell. And it's Big Smooth in at the... one. That's the Boston 5. And pushing it up, here's Boston by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Jones kicks the ball. Collins, that's a two-pointer. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Big Smooth. Again, what an avalanche.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Jones, the pass the ball. Back to Jones. And the rejection by Collins. 13 feet away. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Weber, he's checked in for the Celtics. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Big Smooth. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
What a punch.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Spencer. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Big Smooth got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Charlotte. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Campbell with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Trying to...
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench. Oh!
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
On the wing, Rozier. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Out to the right wing.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Daniels, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Martin. Pass to Carey. Now, here's Rozier. A nice shot by Carey.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Celtics.
Here's Spencer. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Another steal. Here's Big Smooth. Another bucket. Wow. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Martin, the pass to Carey. Rozier against Williams. With the drive, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Big Smooth, and good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Jones. It's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Martin kicks to Rozier. Knocks it loose. Here's Spencer. Oh!
My goodness.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Jones. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked. Unhindered, going all the way. And Campbell throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. Wasted no time on that one.
And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
All these fast break points, guys, very concerning. I mean, they've yet to find an answer for it.
Here's Big Smooth, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now, here's Rozier. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Big Smooth. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Collins checked in for Weber. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Owundu's checked in. Here's Carey. Passes it to Owundu. Back to Martin. 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Carey. They could use a bucket. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Owundu kicks to Jones. Collins against Martin. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab. Have that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Collins, and another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. Campbell's shot's good.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
We're seeing that here tonight. I mean, so many of their mistakes in this game have resulted in easy baskets the other way because their defense can't get set.
Some changes for Boston. Weber, he's checked in for Collins. And Moore subbed in for Campbell. Big Smooth, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And here's Martin. Pass to Carey. Now here's McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Awundu with the shot. Offensive rebound. Outside for Martin. Passes it to Awundu. Hits it from three-point range. Awundu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Spencer driving the lane. Count it, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue. To expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break for the finish, and Weber throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's gonna lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Now here is Martin. He started closely, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And some changes here for the Celtics. Campbell comes in for Money, and it's Goose in for Big Smooth. Here's Big Smooth, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Carey passes to Awundu. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the block.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They really never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant.
A game this was.
For Big Smooth.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
On defense, the Celtics. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Martin finds Jones. Here's Awundu. Off the left rim and out. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Campbell. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
To halt the run, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Off the inbound. Here's Goose. Fires from 18. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great